All right. Let's make sure here. Make sure we're good. All right. What is going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shibby Man. So today, post Halloween, we're gonna take a swing at expanding on the new city we got going. And if you don't know, I mean, I strictly build with mods heavily. I mean, like I don't typically build vanilla, but we're doing it. There is, there's definitely workable mods. I mean, there's play sets that work, but I mean, I'm just since I started this vanilla, I'm just gonna keep playing for a minute. Today I'm hoping to actually get a larger portion of this expanded. So as you can see, yeah, there has been a little bit more work done. So I was looking at pushing a little bit more this way and throwing in some bridges here because I want to make some connections over here. We can swing that. And I did just make a giant highway connection through here. So this wasn't here a minute ago. This was actually connected through here and had some more homes here, but I went ahead and cul-de-sac these. I did miss one. So with that, I think we'll get some better connections. I do see this causing a problem in the future, though. The way traffic has to link up with this to get into the city. So, I mean, I do see that causing problems, so it may be fun to try to rework this in the future. I'll hit play and I'll see how this does, because I was having a ton of traffic issues. So definitely trying to get, a quicker way out of here, funnel more people towards the sort of one-way system here. So I have 3-lane one-way going this way and a 3-lane one-way going this way. So that theme continues parallel along this section. I just want more people, using this to get through, and now using the highway. So I'm planning on getting in like an interchange here. But in order to get one here, I figure this is gonna need probably an upgrade. So I might be able to push this up here, because I'll need to increase the capacity, so I just got to keep that in mind. Figure I'm gonna do that now. So yeah, we got these have their individual turn lanes now. That should really help out, but I'll go ahead and take away the traffic lights. Want those. Something more like that. Oh, get a push through here too. Yeah, so during last build, I barely got into the industry portion of this, and this is our fire, right? We're gonna need to push this over a little bit. So I barely got into the industry portion of the build, and then I was kind of having it's having like the financial kind of tank of it, and then I mean, it was on the up, like it was just I was making I was slowly on an uptrend, so I was able to just kind of ride that out for a little bit, the slow uptrend, and then after I had enough, I built a big highway. And now we're here. So, one thing though, I mean, not having anarchy does suck. I will say. Kind of wild. But we're making it work. This should help through here. I mean, one thing I can do is actually get rid of the traffic light. Could look at doing something a little different to where this actually connects to here. Maybe, well, yeah, something a little different though. Because then the school would still fit here. We could just configure the parking a little different. But I mean, like, the concept of the frontage road, like, I mean, it works in, you know, it works well in, like, in real life, but given the update in the traffic and we have this many people walking around, it does cause issues when you have traffic having to navigate. Just, yeah, I mean, it's just an insane amount of people after the update, so it's pretty bizarre. Just having to figure how to manage this many pedestrians now. It's kind of nuts, but I mean, you know, it's a new challenge. I do have, I mean, like, that is kind of like a bone to pick. I mean, they give us so many good assets, but then they just fudge the simulation again. That ain't, you know, that ain't the best. Yeah, I probably will look at doing that though. Yeah, that would make more sense here. Traffic turning right has a good time merging into here, but traffic trying to turn left, just having this much, because I don't have another connection actually, which would probably help a lot. So there's that. Yeah, so that'll traffic will start to funnel this way and figure it out, and not just make this the main route out. So that should help. Should help a ton. And I will need to get rid of these pillars here. I'm not sure how this segment got away with putting a home under it. So this is gonna be a little tricky. So we do have to just get away with like a small segment right here, maybe. We can get that one in there. Can't get that one in there. Crap. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pop that down there. Make that happen. That is how does that work? Oh. I mean, that's a little obnoxious. Come on. Right, so we can get it right there. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Alright, cool. This is working on it. Alright, I'm gonna take away this now too. We'll get this back in here. Something like that. So we don't want people parking right here. Alright, so that should help a lot. Definitely get the school back in here. I only have one other high school, so as long as we can get one sort of parking lot in here. It works. Like if we run, yeah, we're not gonna be able to get parking spaces here. We don't have the decals. Something like that could work though. Gives access to here. Another tiny little lot right there. That could be pretty good. Just as long as there's something more than just this tiny row here. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, it's so weird playing vanilla. Trying to make stuff like this work. But it's definitely been, yeah, I mean, making me, you know, think a little outside the box, I guess, so fun. Probably get a shop right here, something like that. Oh, this would be nice to get over here. Perhaps. Might be cool to have it tucked right on the corner right there, like that or something. After we get some more trees in and stuff, might make more sense. I kind of like that though. Yeah, something as simple as that helps a ton. I wanted to get extra crafty. Try to finagle a little path here. Cool. We gotta get some more residences in here. Probably put a path of some sort here. But if I deleted it, I wish that the zoning would stay on that side. Oh, nice. It did. Well, perfect. Something like that. Something like that. We have a lot of density demand. So we're gonna extend out this way. Gotta love it. Huh. Not sure why it's doing that. Such a large section. Probably. Something like that. These are 87.5. And we got one or two. The 2 blocks left. And then I think they were 210. By 210? Alright. So at some point in time, I do want to break the grid, and within one of these larger, like these larger squares, then start to incorporate some more suburban style developments. But for right now, as the grid continues, it's going to stay pretty tight. So we'll go ahead and split them all up. Yeah, we throw in the connection here. And I do kind of want to actually connect this. So something like that. So that makes this easy. Yeah, I'll just zone a bunch of this, and it'll chew into it whenever it can. Gonna need to keep an eye on our electricity, though, for sure. Probably getting pretty close to needing an upgrade. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty soon here. One thing I did was throw in a couple different areas to develop here. So, and I did throw in a totally separate landfill as we were cutting it close. I think getting the rest of this road upgraded would be good. And one thing we'll do to it, though, we'll add the grass, and then we'll add some trees to it. We may need to do something different here. Maybe just, I mean, maybe even just a slip lane would help. So, how about that? And we'll take away this right turn here. So that should speed things up. All right. Because whenever this light breaks, it'll help traffic filter more quickly. And then, all right, we'll take away these crosswalks too. We'll keep it to the main intersections. Makes a good bit of sense. Yeah, a lot more traffic could spill off here. Oh, it's pulling this forward, which is good. Which means it'll clear up. Eventually. We can one-way this system. That'd be pretty solid. Something like that. Make these stop, like stop signs. Alright, it's doing its thing. It's just you can't put them on one side. It goes to the whole intersection. You would figure, just as you can upgrade one side with trees and the other, or like even turn lanes, could you not hold to one side? Like, any coders out there? Was the implementation just not worth it? Like, lean to this side, like if you lean to one side of the road, it puts it on that side. That would be pretty sweet. But puts it on the whole thing, so. A lot of these might be solved by not allowing through traffic. But like, necessarily makes sense. So that's all cleared up. Now we're looking at this. It might be cool to just give this one like a pedestrian bridge. There's just a lot of pedestrians over this way. But it'd be kind of weird to fit in here. Especially since we don't have Move It. Okay. Oh, yeah, grab something real quick. All right. So, this was giving us some trouble. This concept would work. I mean, if there's... But yeah, I definitely have to rethink because there's just so many people now. I can't get over this. Wild. Figure we went from like no traffic at all. Like hardly any pedestrians. Hardly any, like, the trips were nothing like this, so yeah, definitely a thing to have to readjust to. Did that make sense? What is that? Not really. Nah. That may be cool over here though. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna throw one of these down. And I think I have the right. Oh yeah, we got the point. Nice. So we got a ton of new stuff we can use here. Alright, so one thing we're going to do, we're going to get our interchange here. And we'll look at getting a bridge over here. I know I want to get this in here. Here, I'm just trying to see if this style would be good. Over something like this. Alright, let's... Oh, you have to send this across from an anchored point. On the ground. You can't lift it. You can lift this one, but not this one. Oh, that was wasn't letting me lift it earlier. All right, cool. That's a little. Oh, do you have to wait? Maybe just redraw it whenever I have the bridge there. As long as we have our waterway we need. Dang it. How about we do? Possibly actually go with, because yeah, I don't know about the whole doubled up arch. I want to just go with some. That one's kind of short too, though. And do we want to just drawbridge it? I think we should just drawbridge it then at this point. Pretty sweet. Oh, it didn't need to be that high though. Alright, let's try that again. I don't want to put it through right here. I'd rather use this area like a way Send it through here. But I was also hoping for, yeah, maybe more of an anchor. So the way it's gonna come through here is probably just like. Do we want it to be? So it'll only. Okay, we don't. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Maybe something like this height. Because we can get a road under there. Make it that height. You have to put section there. Trying to figure a way to blend these better. Or do you just have to run it all the way down? I mean, it's probably easier with anarchy, but alright, we'll make it work. Elevation 2, okay, so you do need anarchy. That's what I was hoping to get. Something more like that. Alright, that's fair. That's good. I might actually now cut through here. But as far as, like, I wouldn't want to invade on this space because the drawbridge, you would need to have some sort of distance away from it, not crossing directly over it. A little funky. So they can't stretch that far. Probably not vanilla anyway, so. That worked. Alright. Draw it over the segment. Alright, so question being if I would be able to do something like that, but no. I would definitely would. Alright, so this would have to go somewhere around here. Not sure just how high this thing has to freaking be. Jeez. Pretty darn high. Isn't there one that has sort of like a bend to it? This one is so double deck. This one might be pretty cool to try to work with. But yeah, you would have to have it anchored properly. That's to this point. Okay. All right. Well, then this one it is. That was the oops, that was the one way. Right. Ready, y'all? I will be back in just a second. So I'm gonna hop on break for about 5 minutes here. So I will be right back. Alrighty. We'll keep moving along with this, and figure if this makes sense for the city, which I believe it does. I wish we can get this a little bit lower. But again, we are using this on like a flat spot instead of maybe somewhere with some elevation. But it's all right. So we'll look at linking this in. I think that'll do it. Push this one up twice. Yeah, because that gives us retaining walls. It's like, it's letting me get away with that, but that's, that didn't gonna function the way I wanted to, though. Yeah, it's times like these where I do just want to like kind of pause and go get move it, but we'll keep cooking. Something like this. I mean, if we get the lane math right here, but it might not be too bad. Because once traffic starts pouring in through here, we won't want such a large choke point right there. So, well, I mean, we'll try it out. Is also what I'm thinking. Is if we do another one right here. Okay, hopefully we can link this up here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So we'll redraw this. Then we'll make this the 4-lane. Should be able to link it up pretty quickly. Pretty close. Good. And we just need... This is... Okay, this is going to be pretty weird. Or actually work out. Alright, groovy. So this should be okay. Okay, that's a little steep. If I could move all these nodes, it would be a lot better, but we'll deal with a little bump there. So roll with this for now, because I'll curve this around here. And this could all, you know, be upgraded in the future. So I'm definitely throwing in our college right here whenever I get the funding back up for it. We'll plop this down right here. So let's go ahead and I want to be able to figure out some sort of connection just to be able to get some traffic going through it. But we'll have to wait till we actually get there. I know that's going to ramp this our services up, like just road maintenance and everything. I mean, actually, like we don't have our depot placed, so I mean, hopefully it's not stretching our service coverage by them needing to patrol that area. I think this one doesn't have the district selected. And it should be good as far as the police coverage goes. Or yeah, maybe we could use another small little station somewhere. Something like that ain't too bad. I'm just waiting to see actual usage around here, though. Overall, flowing pretty well. This curve is a little weird. I kind of want to redo this. Something more like that. And even pull this back a bit further. Leave this one works. Oh, I guess it does. And so this is, yeah, I mean, this is working pretty well so far. So we can look at moving, probably gonna move this to what will be our park here. Because I have a smaller water tower here now. But we can shuffle this around over to our school grounds. Then we'll move this over here. So, reason being, I can kind of pull some industry this way. And for now, I'm going to be pretty basic with it. Go ahead, do one of these. It's like seeing the way the pollution is getting from right here. I'll leave the buffer zone to hopefully not stretch too far this way. Because I do want to push this section back right here. it would be nice to get 2 of these, but gonna fit. Just trying to see if there's like a way I could divvy all this up to strictly parking space, but I think so. It'd be cool to be able to fit that in there. We got that kind of room here. Might be able to take away this and either like, again I would just I could put stop sign on this side. Traffic would just be able to free flow into here. Moving the light is the option. Kind of get that point. Here to really stress the use of like public transit. Keep things new, hands down. We have a lot of people coming over this way. Figure this is going to be kind of like park kind of thing. So. Oh wait, you can't put them on the alleyways, but you can put them on the one way because of the base. pretty groovy. So I think this is an entrance, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll push it over this way. There. Taxis can over here. Actually, this isn't connected. Get this connected. Might be able to make like stand over here. We don't have to go there. Figure more says something like name it a little bit. And eventually, I am gonna pull this out a bit because this shit's gonna be loud. It's gonna be super loud, so I'm gonna pull this way back. But we'll get the money up first. So, in the meantime, we'll get bumping up this here and this here. Now we're starting to see backed up from this being a light. I mean, we could look at, can't get our stop signs where we want them. We'll just make it free flow. And in that case, we'll remove these. I mean, I'll probably go back through here and at least put like one traffic light. Actually, I'll leave that there to keep it marked. Pretty sure. So this should definitely help out. And we'll look at having one traffic light. Essentially turning our blocks sideways, but with an extra street in the middle, compared to something like so after it kind of bumps around and stuff, this should definitely improve. Hello. We're gonna have some jaywalkers. Should do, since this is the entrance down. Try to ensure that's not gonna happen. We can throw a little pedestrian bridge or something. Oh, so that's the wider one. Well, hopefully this does a little something for us. Yeah, get it on the road here. Yeah. Right. So that should encourage people to use this rather than jaywalk here. And we get a neat little landmark thing. I mean, that should improve the flow around here, though. I mean, like once everybody reroutes their trips, which I know City Skylines 1, it would like pretty much instantaneously do it. Don't they have to send that little like tester ant out, right? And then they'll all start using it. Right? I don't want to see people jaywalk here. Alright, we'll let that sit there for a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is what I was interested to see. Because we have like double the flow, and then you have this that's gonna want to merge in with this. It's like a lot of industry traffic is gonna end up wanting to hop on here. Yeah, a lot of residents. So having this drop right in here may not be the move. I'm definitely used to just not having this much traffic, though, that's for sure. To where something like a real life compact design like this just proves ineffective just because there's so many freaking people, dude. Just so many freaking people. But it is wild. I mean, like, you know, they look at like a residential area like this. And it's not terrible. What is that only to do with, so like, what if we follow? Oh, what the? They make noises when you click them now, dude. Alright, well, you know, we probably could have... Yeah, we probably could have done without that. But... Alright, you know, that's okay. Dude, that's so weird. Why did they put that in there? Why did... Huh? Hmm? What? Eh? Oh, okay. No, oh, no, what is... Oh. No. Oh, oh god, that one was uncomfortable. Dude, I could understand why there's sirens in the background. Okay. There's something we could look at doing. Maybe. Is getting a tram to circulate traffic around here. Something I do gotta do though, make it a little bit more enjoyable to walk through here. Okay. Good, take up a little space here. About the school, something like that. Little playground. If it fits, we just design something back there though. Nice. Didn't work exactly like I wanted it to. All right. And you can't really get rid of these without better bulldozer. So these are kind of annoying to work with. We'll just do this. Oh, I guess that too. All right, boom. Kind of waiting for this to keep creeping up. Don't have any offices yet. One thing I could do though, you know, this is gonna be close. So we can just charge a fee and drop it a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too bad. So that'll free some money up. Although that probably decreased the happiness a lot. But we'll kind of give it the same treatment here. And I think I am going to be okay. Okay, never mind. Getting pretty close. This is a clean water source. Figure a pumping station should be in order. And we could tie it into like the parking. Thinking so. It's kind of annoying though. I mean, it does stretch the node given that's a highway. So it takes away this little corner. Huh. Alright, no biggie. Think it fits there? Oh, nope. Okay. Dang it. So close. Kind of weird having like two there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Leave it like that. And then we'll get it hooked up. Alright, so what we could do here, we could actually do like a curved parking lot for the park that's going here. It'd be kind of cool. alright, you know, it's vanilla. Oh. Not terrible. Alright, well. It's pretty okay for vanilla parking lot, right? So we're pulling a lot more traffic through here than I would think. Which has got to be the school traffic. Everybody looping around through here. So maybe one thing we could try to we can help with this would be more overpasses or something. People are still cutting through here, but I mean that is a little annoying. The city invests all this infrastructure and people still just cut right across the street, you know? And it's like, you know, if you're waiting for an ambulance at the hospital, that's well, nothing we can do there. Besides, yeah, just like increase the capacity. I mean, it should be pretty okay though, so. How's this doing? Okay, so this is still good. Alright. Best thing would be to just, yeah, make sure people are able to get where they're trying to go. Maybe just 3-lane this as well. Might be to that point. Yeah, just upgrade the capacity here. Oh, that was probably causing some serious problems here. Huh. Alright. See how that figures itself out here. Upgrading this might be worth it too. And actually sort of like knock this road out and curve it through here and then knock this connection out too. Cul-de-sac this somewhere up in here and then make this continue through. That would be pretty solid. Yeah, that right there would help. Let's do that. We'll slice this right here. And we'll get back to all of these. All right, so figure right there. All right. And then we'll chop this connection here too. So now we have some new like apartment opportunities here. We can throw one down and throw one down here. Huh. All right. Oh, that's like that's a tall one. All right, well then we'll just roll with one of these. Be nice, huh? Upgrading. I like using the highways for like entrances and stuff. Works out better. The gym, actually, we'll probably put that over here. Honestly, like right by the water tower and everything, something like that. I like that, that's cool. Alright, so we'll let that cook for a little bit. A lot of people would be, it looks like, yeah, coming through here. We could probably try to rethink everything's actually flowing through here. So come here, we'll throw a stop sign there. Okay, we'll take these. Because I can't take away that crosswalk? Okay. Cool. Alright, so cool. Looks like a little, maybe like a opening for a park. I did have... Nope. Alright, let me hit the fast forward. Really start to cook it. Bring some more citizens in. We're just gonna be able to move right in here. Definitely try to get taxi stand by the school. Take it right here. Good. Nice. Oh, that's terrible right there. Figure. And actually, I don't know why it has that white line. There we go. Still getting a little stuck right here. Yeah. Crowds and crowds. It's fun to see though, that's the thing. I'm just definitely not used to it. Our production is probably lacking now that we've grown. Okay, we can definitely utilize a lot more of this. We'll crack into that farmland. We ate into every last little bit of commercial demand we have, so yeah, the taxes are probably keeping that down, so and in order to get that pumping, lower some taxes there. Alright, so we'll see how that fares. Glad I could kind of, yeah, get these laid out here. Might be wondering where I'll be taking this. Okay, am I gonna cross it over? What the heck? Are we really gonna cross it over? Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll call it for today. I gotta get running, so I'd hop on for a little bit. Glad to expand. It's been fun playing vanilla because I never play vanilla, so it is really challenging. I can't just use anarchy. I can't use move it. So it's a challenge, man. It for sure is. So having a lot of fun with it though. I really want to get into the industry assets here and be able to, yeah, really see these bridges in action. So I'm excited. I'll be hopping on again, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one. I broke something. Alright. Well, cool. So I'll call it quits, y'all. And, I mean, I'll try to get some sort of cinematic in here. Alright, we'll see how that cranks out. Oh, that's hilarious. Wrong screen. Dang, I thought I had a thanks for watching with my current screen, but I don't. So I'll leave it on this. Be right back. that is a hefty amount of people, man. That's a lot of foot traffic. That's wild. Alright. Cool. I do appreciate y'all being here. And it looks like we'll definitely have to rethink the amount of traffic we're gonna have now as we expand. For sure. So we might have to reconfigure some stuff. Alright. But anyhow, I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thanks for tuning in. I'm Shibby Man. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. See y'all next time.